today's project diary, I will give you a step-by-step guide on how to collect seeds from petunias. Hi and welcome to Project Diaries. In today's video I'm going to teach you how to collect seeds from petunias. Now this year I've grown Grandad some really amazing hanging baskets for the first time, and they're just coming to the end. As you can see, they're all starting to die back now. So as this is autumn or fall, this is the best time to start collecting seeds for these. But as you can see, we're actually getting some summer weather throughout the autumn, so I'm in my t-shirt and it's absolutely glorious. So I'm going to take these outside and show you how to do it. So as you can see, these are still producing flowers even though it is the autumn, and these are supposed to be dying off a bit like this one. But they're producing beautiful flowers, and Grandad was so happy with these this year. I really made a big smile on his face, and they're such beautiful flowers in the first place. Now as you can see, this one is dying back and drying out like it's supposed to at this time of year, and the fact that we haven't had loads of rain and still loads of sunshine, it's the ideal weather conditions in order to dry these out and collect the seeds. So you really don't have to do much, you just have to be patient. Allow the flowers to die back. As you can see here, the camera doesn't want to seem to focus, but the bloom is completely gone and now it's starting to form a seed pod. Just still trying to see if I can get this camera to focus on these little details. But all you need to do is just wait for the flower to die back. And I'm not sure if you can see them, but there's a little bulby part at the base of the flower, and these are where the seeds are going to start growing. That's better. You can see the seed pods really clearly here. Now all you need to do is just be really patient, allow the sun to dry these out, and then go from a green to a brown. If you aren't fortunate enough to have such good sunshine and the rain has really started in your area, you can give these one last watering and bring them indoors, whether it be the shed or actually in your house or a conservatory. But this one's drying out really perfectly, and I'm going to give this maybe another week or two, but I can see around here some of these pods are actually ready, so I might try and snip some of these off and harvest the seeds now. But I'm definitely going to allow this other hanging basket to keep producing flowers all the while the sun is out. Look at these! Such beautiful colours, it's fantastic. This one here was actually at the front of the house and got the most amount of sun all year, and as you can see, this is dried out perfectly. All of these are ready to harvest, so I've got so many seeds that I can collect this year. Look at this pod here. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You need the little swollen seed pod, and then that's ready with all the seeds inside it. If you give it a shake, they should be loose on the inside. What you can also do is squeeze it with your fingers and check for moisture. If it's a little bit of give in there and it doesn't crack straight away, then leave it for another day or maybe a week. But if they're really crispy and they crack under the small pressure of your fingers, then you can harvest them straight away. Now I'm only going to take a few for today's project, but I am going to harvest loads of these because I absolutely love petunias, and Grandad really loved the hanging baskets I made for him this year. So here's a handful. I'm just going to take a couple, so I don't need to take too many, and let's take this inside to the shed. So here they are inside, and what I've done, I've just got a piece of paper and I've folded it down the middle. This is going to come in really handy later on. But as you can see, there's loads of seeds that are already falling out of the pods already, so this isn't going to be hard at all. Now I know a lot of people moan about my fingernails, but if you haven't got them, you can't crack these pods as easy as I can. There's been so many people moaning on my videos about these, so I might actually do a video on how to grow fingernails. Anyway, back to being serious. Now once you've opened the seed pod, you can see all the seeds on the inside. There's a beautiful little area that they're just collected in there, and all you need to do is just shake them out onto the piece of paper. Now you can see why I've used a white piece of paper, because it's so easy to see the seeds, and if you had different colorations or anything like that, you might lose quite a lot of them. But I'm just using a bit of junk mail, so you know, recycle, repurpose, whatever you've got to do, this is all good. Now once you've shaken them all out, as you can see, there's around sort of 30 to 50 maybe. How many do you think are in here? I think there's quite a lot. Let me know how many you think in a comment below. Thinking about it, I think one seed pod would produce enough seeds to make one hanging basket next year. That's amazing. Now it doesn't take any skill to do this, so I'm going to fast forward and show you what happens with the end results. So as you can see, from just a few minutes of harvesting these seeds, you can have absolutely hundreds from around 12 pods. And if you haven't seen my how to grow petunias from seed video, you can check out the link here. Also, let me know how you get on with harvesting seeds this year by joining the Facebook gardening group. There's so many people in the community now, and we're all here to help each other. It's fantastic. I love it.
Now again, using some junk mail, you can make your own seed packet. No need to use plastic or tool or spend loads of money in getting your own. It's really easy to make these, and again, I've done a video on how to make these before, so check out the link on the screen now. No glue or scissors required, and they're really easy to make. So once the seed packet's done, the fold in the paper is now going to come in handy, and once you do is just put the corners together and it'll all meet up in the middle, and it'll be so much easier to fold into the packet just like this. I just had to do a quick cut there because I didn't want Grandad's address to be seen on the junk mail, but as you can see, it really fills up this little seed packet perfectly, and all you need to do is just fold the top up, put the envelope lid in, and then that'll be safe and perfect for next year. And the good part about using paper instead of plastic is the seeds can still breathe if there's a little bit of moisture left in there, but you want to keep these in a dry, cool place. Then all you need to do is remember to write on the seed packet what the variety is. My dyslexia is kicking in right now and I can't remember how to spell petunia. And then put the year in so you know these are good for a year or two. And there you have it. You've harvested hundreds of seeds for next year's growing season. Perfect.
I hope you've enjoyed today's video on how to harvest petunia seeds. If you do like it, I will be doing some other videos on growing flowers from seeds and from bulbs. So don't forget to subscribe. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'll see you again next time. If you'd like to keep up to date on all of my future releases, click the subscribe button here. Here are some links to some of my other videos. And if you tried this or any other project, I'd love to see your progress, so please join my Facebook gardening group where thousands of people are sharing photos and ideas daily. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.